Hello? Can you hear me? Is it back now? Is it back? Can you guys hear me? Otherwise, I'm just sitting here yapping to myself, which is... That doesn't sound like a good idea, man. So... What a day, huh? Such a weird day. It's a really weird day. We're just holding in no man's land. So we have two probabilities. One is saying up 56% but 55% down because of the new moon, but the Tuesday says up. The other one says Tuesday down with a 3.4% move, but only a probability of 48%. So to be honest, how did you get the order bars on the left screen? What are we talking about, my friend? I don't know what you mean. Valid trade coming. Well, hashtag donate. You can't donate to me. First of all, how is everyone doing? How was the weekend? Because I didn't stream yesterday. So that's the most important question to begin with. How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys have fun? Did you survive? How are we doing? Hello, Adfin. Good profits yesterday. Good, you're welcome. One like, damn. That's not true. It's 24 likes. Still not good, but, you know. We missed the stream. Yeah, you will miss a lot more, to be honest, so... Where did you close that big trade? Where did you close that big trade? Where did you close that big trade? Uma, why am I reading the same message 3 times? Which big trade? I closed it for 40k profit. You've seen it in the Discord. My weekend was outstanding. Thanks for asking. Lots of memorable moments. How was your weekend? My weekend was good. Thank you for asking back. Big moves ahead. Might be markets heavy today. Yep, surviving alive. That's always good. Yeah, well, it's not that heavy today, to be honest. My plan is still in place. I almost played it perfectly. Can't see that peak. Why is it twitchy like this? Why is he dancing like this? Weird as hell. Weird as hell. Great man, I was curious for the trade. Oh good, oh good. Bro, I made 1500 because of your trades in the Discord. Thanks so much. You're more than welcome, my friend. My friend Machi. Oh no, not this again, right? The one who was homeless and then made 150. I don't get why it's doing this. The guy that ended up homeless and then all of a sudden made 150k. Talked about it, right? big liquidity at 70, 72. Yeah, but there's also big liquidity at 64. So currently, as of now, I don't know. It looks to be holding exactly this level. 67.7 has been an absolute dreadful. Did some short on Pippin, did a good profit there. Congratulations. Now I'm ready for another 100 challenge. I don't know if I am. You're welcome for doing it. From Pakistan, 69, going to bed with you. That's nice. I don't know if I'm gonna trade today, to be honest, guys. I'm not feeling it. I don't like the market movement. I don't like the momentum. I don't know where. I don't like necessarily where we are right now. So we have to observe. I don't know if we're going down. I don't know if we're going down. I don't know if we're going up. That makes it slightly tricky. Why is this crap not loading? So I did a whole education video yesterday. Turns out I forgot to add my microphone to the new setup. So I did a whole education video talking to myself, which was slightly annoying. So I have to redo that whole video because apparently I'm stupid. So there's that. That was annoying. Chat, I'm never here. Don't mind me asking. How can I copy you in weeks? You can't. Because copy trading doesn't work. So, yesterday I came to the conclusion that I'm absolutely stupid. Yeah, that was really dumb. So what happened is I forgot. I have to add my microphone to everything I do in Streamlabs. So I was like, oh, copy. And I made a really nice setup. Like, look, it looks like this. So now you should be able to hear me again, right? Now you should be able to hear me. Well, that's my biggest advantage. I don't necessarily get embarrassed in front of my boss because, well, that is me. For beginners like us, how to build from 100. I hope my question isn't bad. No, your question isn't bad. Thing is, it depends on how much that 100 is for you. Listen, guys, you all have to get something straight. If 100 is all you have, the chances of you getting rich from crypto are, in my opinion, absolutely zero. Why? Because one, it's not for everyone. Secondly, it's pretty hard to do without taking a lot of risk. Oh, good zoom. So it's just not gonna happen. You can slowly build 100 into, let's say, 500 or 1,000 or a couple of thousands. But that's basically where it ends. If people think that with $100, you can scale it to oblivion, well, it's pretty simple. It's not gonna happen, my guys. I'm really sorry, and this might come as a shock, and it might not be fun to hear, but it's the truth, you know. If you only have $100 to spare, you can increase the capital, or you have to take insane risk. But I would never take insane risk with money I can't spare. But you done with 1,000, for example? Yeah, I did. But thing is, I can lose that 1,000 1,000 times as well. And I know that, listen, with my trading strategy, if I hit it, I hit a home run. So what's the difference? And let me explain to you guys. Hopefully this clicks, you know? So the thing is, if I trade with 1,000, I know that if I hit it, I can once sit long enough in order to at least 3, 4, 5 exit. Because with 1.5 to 3% moves, I can go to 4, 5K easily. Because I can do it with 200 leverage. So I know I, one, can hold long enough. Secondly, I'm good enough to take the entry and the exit. Next to that, I have the confidence and also the ability to do it multiple times. So for example, if I would blow up 1,000, tomorrow's a new day, you know? If I blow up 2,000, tomorrow's a new day. If I blow up 5,000, tomorrow is a new day. I could do the same thing with, I could do the same thing with 5,000, for example. And that's the big difference. If the 1,000 means a lot to you, don't take the same risk. Don't try to do the same stuff. I'm full porting your next trade on 200x. You better be, Baxter. So some YouTuber did 100 to 1 million. One, I'm not buying it. I don't believe it. And I'm not aura farming. I'm just trying to explain that if people say to me, like, what can I do with my $100? I'm trying to protect that capital. And that's something completely different. I try to help you guys and look out for you guys. If you want to go blindly after me, it can go wrong, right? I'm a human being. I'm sitting here in my tracksuit talking to 300, 400, 500 virtual people. If I'm lucky. Otherwise, it's 250 virtual people. Why is it aura farming? I never understood aura farming. Is it positive or negative? Need a 100 to 10k challenge. Listen, the thing with those challenges, especially with starting capital of 100, it mentally drains me to the bone. I'm just going to be completely honest. I did a 100 to 1k in a day. That's possible and that's nice to do. But like a 100 to 1k managed challenge, I can't mentally do it. I can't do it. The thing is, and this is, you're probably going to call aura farming. But the amount of money that is and the size of the moves, it doesn't click in my head. If I see 10 profit, 15 profit, 20 profit, nothing happens. So far I'm up 30k. Gonna see if I can get to 100k before the end of the month. That's amazing, man. Send me screenshots off of it. I want to see it. Hello, brother. Hello, mine. Hello, Peter. Pete. If you don't stream your share trades in the trader logs on Discord, yeah. I try to provide as much content and as accurate as I can. So I'm doing daily from what I think is going to happen. Even starting from 100, he is in cross margin, who tabs in his reserves to avoid liquidation. Re-random, I have my own position will be liquidated if you're isolated. Yeah. Need a 100k challenge with low risk. Yeah, and there we go, my friend. I cannot run a 100 to 1k low risk challenge. Because it would take me a year. One, it's going to fry my brain. Secondly, it's not worth my time. And it might sound like a bitch, but imagine, last week I did 160k profit, or last 5 days. So imagine, I have to focus on a challenge, right? I can't run 4 or 5 accounts at the same time, same risk, same shit, same trades, and switch through 6 apps, because I only have 2 hands and 2 phones, and I'm not an octopus, you know? So if I focus on a 100 to 1k challenge, I just lose hundreds of Ks. Because if I can focus on a decent amount, I make a decent amount of money. Indicators coming along nicely, but it's a bit confused right now. Started with 100, now at 2.5, the goes 10k and then 100k. I think it's possible. It's definitely possible, but I don't get why everyone is so hung up to me doing a 100 challenge. If you have $100, copy my challenge. If I start with 10k, just do 1%. Right? It's that easy. You can all just... In 1 week, I traded a volume of 7 million. I can get you cash back on your volume. Send me a DM on Discord. I can help you. Then you get like 30-40% cash back on your volume. How did you get so much money? I didn't start with a lot of capital. I traded a lot of. Listen, I do 300 million trading volume a month. I trade a lot. And I make good money. At one point, I just... Can someone time out no copyright videos? And then he can come back after he cool down and then maybe politely ask the questions, man. Yeah, Vic, just time him out for 10 minutes. So, no, I didn't start with a lot of capital. I started trading with a couple of Ks. And you make money gradually. I did have money before, but I never used it for trading in that extent. And I lost a lot of money trading as well. More than I should have, could have lost. Let's put it that way. So it's... Everyone has his own journey and his own method and his own... It's always a bumpy road, guys. It's never straight up. Or you need to invest in a meme coin and be insanely lucky. But yeah, I'm not in the business of luck. I'm in the business of probability. By the way, 250 people, 70 likes. Are we bearish on the like button again, guys? Come on. Cashback on your volume sounds too good. No, if you do enough volume at exchanges, we have affiliate deals. So we get, that's how we run the business, right? So fully transparent, we make money off of you using our link. That's how I pay the traders, how I pay the moderators, how I pay the Discord, how I pay my content team, how I pay everyone. I'm not going to pay it out of my own pocket. So if enough people use my link, that's how I make money. Oh, well, I make money trading, but that's how I pay for my bills. So you should all use my link, trade there, and everyone with more than 5 million volume a month can get part of my fees given back to you as well. What's your overall read on the market? Absolute dog shit. Might go up, might go down, might do nothing. Okay, tell us what a good entry would be today. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Listen, this market is it's right on the intersection between brain dead, absolutely nowhere, and dog shit. So it's like, is at an intersection of nothing. If you're not in a position, I wouldn't take one here. It's dead ass 68k. And Iran and I don't know where price is going, Miguel. Currently, I'm just sitting here chilling, talking to you guys, answering some questions. Right now, with this price, at this position, I'm just being honest. Like, a lot of people always want to be in a trade. I don't. And I made a pretty interesting expose about it. Like, if you didn't do anything for the last 2.5 months, you would have made 40% just by not doing anything. I think that's pretty astonishing. So yeah, and the buying power is increased by so much by just sitting shit out. What is the website called where you check that liquidation with the blue, yellow, red dotted line? Oh yeah, that's you mean CoinGlass, right? Huh? Wait, what? Okay, all of a sudden it's... Hey, you mean this one, right? Apparently now you need an account. I will make one. But it's CoinGlass. Not being in the market at any time creates FOMO, and that's the only reason I want to be in trades at all. It's what if mentally. Yeah, but I know it's the what if mentally. And it's like, it's insanely massive FOMO. I'm going to Spain. No, not that one. You mean this one then, aggregated trade. But it's not liquidations. Listen, you either have coin glass, and coin glass is not this panel, but it's the other one. I'm not gonna dox my Google account now. This one, right? Oh, you don't mean this one. And how you pick up exact entries? Dwell time. Jesus, that candle again. Absolute scandals. Look at this. What's happening to the market, guys? Yo, I'm not trusting today. In your trading journey, at which year you became profitable? Profitable after 12 months, but consistently profitable in 18. So that's the difference. Like, being profitable is easy, but remaining profitable, that's a whole other, that is a completely different story. What in the scandal is happening? With a chart, if there's a lot of liquidity, this one is a trading view indicator. Going back to 70, VIX, shut up. Oh, this one, it's the liquidation levels by Leviathan, whatever his freaking name is. These are big moves. Oh, the market is completely mental, man. Look at how these candles are forming. There are even gaps in between. It's that volatile. Look, we're just at 0.5% in the last 2 minutes. Over leveraged as fuck. Everything is completely over leveraged. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me if New York would dump to the abyss. Straight into the basement. It would make so much sense for New York to just annihilate it. Back to 64k. Yeah, you're right. There's no liquidity in the market. If you look at the size of the orders and the influx of orders to pump it $300, it's a laughable amount. It's an absolutely laughable amount. Where 67.7, it's a wall. It's an absolute wall. Tony, you need to use a VPN to sign up. After that, you're free. So you only need to use a VPN once to get the account. At least I know 100% sure for Lbang, and then after that, you're good to go. Right? Hello. How old are you? I'm 29. Sound on? Sound is on. Bro, what's the chart with the live orders on the right side of the screen? It's aggregated trade. It's a completely free to use platform. Fan, we're going to 72. Oh, there we have another fortune teller again. I don't know where we're going. Absolutely no clue, so I'm not trading it. Could you elaborate more on how you mark out dwell zones? Not now. I'm just chilling and checking. I'm making educational content because I get this question so much. Guys, some patience and then you can follow the educational. Probably not. Hey Shanto, hello. How many years did it take to learn trading like this? I'm in the market now 8 years. Why is it so volatile? We had a bank holiday yesterday. So, yeah. After bank holiday, it always goes crazy. I think we're tapped in 66.8 today. Might be. Okay, give your strategy. Oh yeah, back again. Yeah. The strategy you're using now, is that the same strat you learned from when you started trading? Thing is, I believe that as long as the markets develop, you as a trader need to develop as well. My strategy is working pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it, but still I feel like that's why I'm starting educational slowly. I still feel like I lack certain aspects. Yeah. Maybe showing the New York opening, maybe not trading New York. Could you please name the platform? That would be very helpful. What platform are you asking? Sorry for spamming. There you go. So my strategy, it's a mixture of looking at volume, experience, and order blocks and dwell time. I'm still working out a way how to get this across to other people. And it's not that I don't want to, it's just really freaking hard to explain something you've been doing for years. Imagine you have a job and you're really good at your job. and then having to explain it to a newcomer, right? It's not that easy, especially if it's a specific job. Like everyone has his own handy little tools and his own handy little stuff that might help him in the process and in the job. And the same is, yeah. What indicators do you use and what time frame do you prefer? Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm scalping, I like to look to the 5 seconds. I'm more really want to know from you, was there any course or book that you learned trading? No, I taught it all myself, and that's what makes it so hard. Like, the thing is, most of the stuff that's out there, like, how do I explain this? Everything works and nothing works at the same time, you know? Fibonacci works sometimes, triangles works, order blocks works. There's no system that never works. The question is, how often does it work? The only thing that I can advise every single one of you is get your risk in check. If you have your risk management in order, the technical aspect and the technical part will become neglectable, or not neglectable, will be way less important. Why only 100? It's just a placeholder. I'm not trading, man. I'm not doing anything. So learn risk. Everyone wants to learn Fibonacci or, I don't know, harmonics, all the other stuff, but no one wants to do risk and no one wants to start small because that's boring. The thing is, 99% of the stuff that's boring will in the end be the stuff that works. It's boring, man. Same as me now. I'm not trading. Yes, it's boring. I did full educational streams explaining every question. I get 300 viewers. I'm in a drawdown or I'm taking high leverage position, I get 600. People, the hard truth is people don't want to freaking learn. Yeah, all indicators are latency. All latency. Finally, 400% on Pippin short. Congratulations. Scam token on Binance. People that want to make crazy money without learning are the gamblers. That's the difference between them and educated trader. No, the difference between a gambler and a trader. Hey, Roy. The difference between a gambler and a trader is a trader looks at how much he can lose and a gambler looks at how much he can win. Hey, Captain just joined. What's the bias for today? The bias is chilling and not touching anything. Eat view, I don't know. Same as Bitcoin. Look at this price, guys. It goes 67.7, 68.3, 67.7, 68.3, 67.7. What's here to trade? Look at the moves. Pentagon, You might have a slight hearing disorder. I told you to learn risk management, and I've been telling it 492 times right now. That exact range, yeah. Solana's interesting. I don't trade any other coins. Sorry. Ranges are the best, at least for me. Potentially, but for me now in the live stream, there's legitimately nothing I can do with this range. Especially not 25 minutes prior to New York Open. Look at the movement. It's complete brain rot. Oh, 67,700. It moves like a meme coin, man. Bitcoin officially moves like a meme coin. Usually don't trade if it's ranging. I don't know if it's ranging yet. We had a bank holiday, guys. New York has to open. Iran is apparently doing training missiles. So, for me right now, it's too dangerous to trade. If we go lower, I could scale in with more. If I don't lose money, I make money. Especially in a market that is going down. In a market that goes down, not trading means you immediately make money already. I do see Bitcoin going lower. Are those the whales that absorb the bears? I don't see any whales, man. I see a completely illiquid market. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's been like a high volatile Saturday these days. Yeah, the liquidity is down. Scalping today is indeed nasty. Traps in the make. Everything is trappy. I cannot tell you where it's going. It looks to be going up. But it's going up so easy, time after time after time. It has no resistance. And then all of a sudden it has resistance. News doesn't move the market, but they need to find an excuse. 683 again, yeah? You could almost blind short this. Prior to New York. So the best option, I don't know, maybe it overshoots 70k. Currently, I don't know the best option. And a lot of people, I get that everyone wants to FOMO their ass into here. But at 68k, there's legitimately no value to be found. Why short 70? Why not 71 or 73 or 78? Why 70? All I can tell you now is that they don't want to go above 68.3 and they don't want to go below 67.7. You see, you could have blind shorted it and taken a $100 move. Blind. Tuning out. See you later, man. Because it's cool. If you took my advice, you wouldn't be in the shit 73. Oh. Holla at you tomorrow. Bro, if you've taken my advice, you would be a multi-millionaire. What do you want? 73 sounds good, but yeah, why should it directly go up? I don't know. Look. 68.3 to the dot. New York's opening in 22 minutes. Till then, no further notice. We're just sitting and watching it do its scammy stuff. Do you invest in alts long term? Nope. Only Solana. That's the only alt I'm willing to touch. Hello. What is your indicator saying today? It's saying both. It's saying a 3.4% dump with a 48% probability. Then it's saying a dump because of the new moon, but a pump because of the rest. So it's completely on the fence. That's why I same for me. My gut is saying down. My eyes are saying up. I don't know, guys. So I prefer not to touch this shit. Cheat code for trading. Please advise the best way to journal. I don't know, write it down in an Excel sheet. That's how I did in the beginning. Most people have to learn on the hard way. Risk management, either they quit or they level up. Yeah, it's just risk. Everyone Also, if I look at the questions in chat, like guys, I see a couple things. One is no one wants to invest actual time and effort. Because when it's a 3-hour educational boring stream, everyone's like, yeah, where's the position? Are we going up? Are we going down? What's the position? And secondly, it's about risk. You can't be right. There's no system in the world that's always right. None. Never have been, never will be. So what's the only thing protecting you? Letting your winners run and your losers kill them quick. And that's something people don't understand. Listen, with risk alone and heads or tails, you can make money. Today's sitting on our hands, probably. I'm definitely not gonna invest in Casper. %100% not. If you always had your focus on only crypto, I can trade virtually anything, but I just like crypto the most. Are we going up? I don't know. You were 6.6. I'm 9.9. Carrying 2 shorts from 70.5. Nice. Suggesting to take profit. I don't know. I don't know your leverage. I don't know your exposure. I don't know your position sizing. I don't know how much money it is for you. Just watch spot streams before starting my own 100k Bitcoin challenge. Congratulations. Agree with let your losers end quick. Yeah. Check the magic chart. What's the magic chart? I think that those crypto gurus all get attention because they fill the dopamine gap, you know? So I'm just sitting here saying, I don't know. That's boring. It's no fun in me saying, I don't know. If I would say we're going to 78k today, that's what gets people raveled, you know? And then either I lose and then it gets even more attention, or I win and it gets attention. But I'm just being honest. Still feel emotions when putting a trade, or does it exactly feel just like watching the chart without feeling anything? Like, you never fully kill emotions, especially when... Like, I have no emotions with the trade whatsoever. Only I have certain moments because of my experience that I know the chart is lying, you know? So that it either keeps going up or keeps dumping while it doesn't make sense. And you know the reversal is coming because you've seen this 100 times. But that's when I don't get emotional, I get annoyed. Yeah, that's what I mean. Your streams are sometimes boring because you're not full degening your port and people who just want money. Yeah. And the thing is, the people who want that and the people who have that as a sole goal will never... They're not going to make it. Like, the thing is, I'm doing this for the select group that actually wants to learn. And if I make money in the meantime off of YouTube and everything else and get a big following, that's my goal, because I want to spread the education and spread the love I have for trading. But listen, man, if people hate on me, or I won't lose a minute of sleep over it. And I won't eat less, and I won't have less of a life. Brother Van, the thing is, it's also a question like that. I try to follow everything you do. Buddy, it's impossible for someone to trade, stream, or show everything you do, right? I do my absolute best, but it's impossible, man. You know what's also really sad? Like, my Instagram got deleted. It just got deleted for potential of financial fraud since I was trading there. But OnlyFans, that's perfectly fine. But trading? And that's, the world is so cricket. The thing is, if you see who's getting attention, where the world is going, how things are working, etc. It's absolutely crazy to me, guys. Shantu got in late. What's up? I'm good. How are you? Look into audiobooks like an Audible trading in the zone or something. Yeah, that might work. Might not. I don't know. It's also different for everyone, right? So you're only looking? Yeah, looking, talking trash. Honestly, I'm glad I found your channel because I was invested in penny stocks at one point, but it wasn't working for me. But learning from you and watching you stream has been the best thing for me. That's nice. I'm glad to have you, man. And this is exactly why I do it. Messages like that, it's heartwarming, you know? And do you plan to live in Dubai? Yes. If you think New York Open will dump, why would we not go in with 100? I'm willing to lose if your gut says down. Why would I? I'm not certain, right? So then it's gambling. Then I could also put $100 on black because that's the same thing. And I'm not here to gamble. I'm number one fan. I know my friend. Thank you. I think it's dumping, but I have no real conviction or methodology of putting my bias actually down. Do you ever gamble not here within a casino? Very, very rarely. Very rarely. If I play blackjack, because I have the feeling that I still have a form of influence on it. Why Dubai, man? Is there any reason? Taxes and other legislative issues that we need to fix company-wise? I never played roulette in my life, I think, to be honest. Look at these scanners, man. It doesn't want to go below 68. It doesn't want to go below 67.7. It doesn't want to go above 68.3. It's... Oh... These ranges are so annoying. You said it. Said what? That's dump. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing, man. You went to Army? How are you? Hi, Shanta. Hi, buddy. If New York dumps and it breaks a 67.6 point, do you think it can go grab liquidity at 668? Yeah, it might very well do that. Hope you're fine and winning. I'm getting brain damage from looking at the chart. Problem is, this bounce point here and this bounce point here don't necessarily make a lot of sense. Not in the current range. It can go any direction today. Guys, by the way, 300 viewers and 140 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. It's for free, you know? Maybe if you hit it, you get a present. You never know. What's your dream job before becoming a trader? That's a complicated one. I always was a sporty type, so it would also be like special unit of the police or whatever, but that didn't make me enough money, so I never pursued any of that. Or being an entrepreneur and working with people and growing businesses. I like to think. I genuinely like to think. Might sound weird, but I like complex puzzles, complex stuff and issues, etc. But I'm pretty chaotic as well, to be honest. So I need to have the right team around me. I was liking first when joining your stream. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, type 1 in the chat if you're bullish. Type 2 if you're bearish. Let's run this, boys and girls. let's see how we're feeling. Just to get a feeling. Tree, interesting. Okay. So type the prices where we think we will end the day. So we can watch this back and then we see the chat on screen. The one who is closest to it, I will send $100. So the price where we close the day. So the close of the daily candle. $6.7, of course. Look, it's also the algo. These goes, yeah, that's the thing. And the problem is, as soon as you comment or like one of these posts, you're done. I've seen it yesterday with the taxes in the Netherlands. Like the unrealized gain tax. I liked one of these posts and then all of a sudden I had 12. Sometimes you can even see the gurus, they collectively post stuff. So if one of them posts something with breaking news or whatever bullshit they post, all of them jump on it. It's ludicrous. Okay, last thing I'm gonna ask you guys. Is New York gonna open up or down? Think of the new box. Are you living in the Netherlands? I'm leaving the Netherlands because of all this. I'm legitimately leaving the Netherlands. Okay. That's pretty even. It's gonna go up for 50 minutes, then reverse and dump. That's not true. If it does something, it's probably the first 30 minutes. Oh, well, it might be true, but probability says that 30 minutes is the sweet spot. Unrealized gains, yeah, it's insane. If you see the calculation examples of the unrealized gains tax, it's mental. It's absolutely mental. It's really mental. Oh, back at 68. Who figured? Okay, guys, is February... I'm just gonna run a lot of posts. Is February gonna close red or green? Some people are saying green. You all are ballsy, huh? It's pre-dumping already. Huh. 5 minutes prior to opening. Ah, man, that has never been a good sign. Shant, another question. People talk about liquidity grab. If there are no order blocks how can the price go that low? An order block... an order block doesn't necessarily mean that there's money. So you have to make sure that what your terminology is correct. So there can be an order wall, that is a group of orders that is put in the system that is publicly available on the blockchain where there's a high transactional volume. So a lot of orders have to be filled. The market maker moves on two things. It's order size and order amount. So it's quality and quantity. It works both directions. Now 68 is holding again. So they doesn't necessarily it's not necessary for the price to have transacted there a lot prior for people to put in an order. You could put limit orders, you can put stop losses, you can put liquidations there. Yeah, you can't deliberately put a liquidation there, but liquidations might occur there. And these three combined, that's what the market making algorithms look at. So it's the amount of orders, it's the amount of liquidations in quantity. So in, let's say, 10,000 orders, but also in terms of how much money do they represent and how much limit orders and everything is there. So it's like the total transactional volume. And price doesn't necessarily has to have been there. Like price has never been at 132K, but still there's a shitload of liquidity there to be found. I'm 100% sure. Yeah, we might see 65, 64. We might. If Feb somehow closes green, I'm going to go to the casino and use all that log on poker. Listen, if February closes green, I'm going to be insanely surprised and confused. Thing is, people calling for the 4-year cycle and everything, it can't. One, we have a completely new asset class. We just called crypto and Bitcoin with probabilities and things we've never seen before, right? So the whole market is changing. Technology is changing. AI is changing. Humans are changing. Then we have a completely new asset class that is detached from everything that we know traditionally. And then we try to pour it in the same container. Well, we have institutions stepping in, ETFs stepping in, with an owner and an ideologist and creator that no one knows. Bro, how the hell can you label this the same as all the other bullshit? It's uncomparable on all fronts. Do you think AI is going to take over trading? Listen, AI can't take over. It's that simple. Market makers are some of the most powerful institutions and powerful companies in the world for decades. We with Clawbot or whatever in our, how do I put this politely, in our basements or attics are not going to beat them. That's not how it works. And if everyone would make profit with an AI bot, then forget about trading because someone's losing money. It's the same if we would go to the casino and every slot machine would give us money. It's the end of the casino. Yeah, it's not 2017 indeed. And the grasp they have on the market, not just that, but also the amount of power, money, and everything they have. Listen, I get contacted by institutions to not share certain stuff. Listen, if you really have something that works, you will be contacted and you will have the opportunity to be bought or whatever to keep strategies under the radar, kill it, not publicly show it, etc., etc. That's how it works. What's your thoughts on silver? It's shiny. Did you ever travel to Cape Town? I am going probably in March to the Crypto Banter fam and to finally visit my good friend Sheldon in Cape Town. There's a high probability that with Dutch I will get to 70-80% understanding. 64.3 might be. What's your type of... Oh man. What is that? Where are you from originally? I'm Dutch. You can probably tell by my accent. How long? 15 seconds to New York violence. And friends. Welcome, New York. I have no clue what's going to happen now. Pump it up. Well, a pump is theoretically always upwards, right? So pump it up might be a bit of a double meaning. Congrats on almost 10K. Thank you very much. What do you think about Polymarket? I love stuff like Polymarket. I would love to get a deal with them just because it has... You can still trade it, but it has a bit of the gambling aspect. Like, for fun and giggles, stuff like Polymarket would be amazing, I think. It's the same as I'm looking into funded accounts because you could just put 1K down and for 1K you can have 4 or 5K risk. So it's a cheap no-brainer, you know what I mean? But I need to find the right prop firm. So I'm looking into it. I'm working on it. For example, for FOMC or CPI or shit like that, it would be great to have a prop firm and just buy an account for 1K. And then if it works, you make 4 or 5K. If it doesn't, well, you lost 1K. Brother, where did you learn trading? I learned it myself, my friend. Breakout, I think. I'm in talks with most of them. Yo, what's this scandal? It's an interesting opening. Are we finally breaking? I don't know. I'm just sitting, chilling, and hoping for the best. Praying, wishing, enjoying. Manipulation, yeah. The thing is, the level of manipulation we've seen over the last days is heaps and heaps more than in regular, already heavily manipulated areas. And the thing is, it's gonna get worse and worse. Why? Because the market becomes more and more illiquid. Right? That's what happens. The less liquidity there is, the easier there is to move. Look at Spot. Spot has a constant outflow. So everyone's taking Spot out of the market. People are taking money out. Everyone is getting liquidated left, right, center. We've liquidated tens of billions on this dump. So half of retail is gone. Institutions are in full reign. And the problem is the people that are left trading with capital, the big strong whales, either they're stupid or they're really, really good. And the really, really good ones, and I like to put myself on one of them as well, they're pretty smart. So it's hard for institutions to fight against them. Yeah, that makes it fun. The market changed tremendously. Wait, what? $68 is a bitch. What's your move when EU starts taxing? I'm moving to Dubai. If you learned yourself, can you tell us newbies how to start to learn things? I feel like I'm a broken record, man. Start with risk management. Now I'm gonna stop answering it for today because I noticed that I'm getting slightly annoyed by the repetitiveness of this question. And that's something I try to avoid. BTC is not strong, but it's not weak either. We're just waiting on Bitcoin. Still nothing. Come on, New York, don't range. Just die. Everyone looking for short after news with Iran. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I see a lot of bullishness on the timeline. The problem is, with all these fake fluencers, I'll just call them fake fluencers, you don't know if they're actually positioned that direction as well. You have no clue. They might be saying that Bitcoin is going to 40K and it might be in a long. And that's the issue with people who don't share positions. We don't know what they're on about, you know? I've seen Rover sometimes all of a sudden post a 300K P&L while he was bearish as fuck on a long. And that's hilarious. You just never know with these. Someone just commented only stupid and dumb traders use sexes, centralized exchanges. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a very profitable dumb guy, I guess. Well, Michael Sayer keeps buying, so there's that. Yeah, but yeah. Well, my thesis of today is playing out pretty neatly right now. Well, here's that. Oh, here's that. You know. I want to see it go lower, to be honest. It's not enough. We need more blood. Sorry for that. We're out for blood, guys. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, we need at least 1K more. So Bitcoin, if you could dump another K. I'll take 66.4 as a bargaining chip. My play is playing out pretty nicely, so to say. Yeah, this is the last hold level. If we break below 67.2, it's gonna be bye-bye. Remember what I said in the Discord, guys? This might be one of those days where we don't see a lot of green in New York. And until now, it's semi-playing out nicely. You have no reason to bounce here. Just go lower. Didn't even liquidate that much. Oh, okay. No need to get aggressive. You know? You can just go down without a fight. You don't have to put up this fight, man. Do you think big institutions will buy BTC today? Today? Like, today? No. Like, in general? Ever? Yeah, sure. Sure. They will. Dun, dun, dun. Bro, I'm gonna curse myself so hard. Should I do this? Can I do this? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you guys. You deserve it. I still maybe have like teeny tiny short running. Nothing too special, but so now I P&L curse myself, and I just know for a fact that now it will reverse and it will fuck me. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. I see no reason why it should bounce here. Come on, dump. Like, please. Would be insanely appreciated. I'm not in the short. So you're good. You're P&L for now, bro. Thank you, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. Now people are commenting on my story on X like lucky. Yeah, I'm really lucky. It's all based on luck. No man, it's not dumping through. I wanted to go lower. I wanted to visit these regions, which it 1000% should. There's no good reasoning for it to stop here. Like zero. Not much liquidations yet. Where are we in? Oh, we're eating into the blue. Oh, we might as well go further with the blue, right? Tipsy. I'm on the move. Come on, Bitcoin. $600-700 more. That's all we need. I'm not gonna be greedy. Haha. It's nice to be right. So where's that guy that said like, yo, see you at 74K tomorrow, thank you. Can he please report back to the office? We need to have a talk with him. Waiting for 6.1K to potentially swing long. That's the same region I'm sort of looking at. I'm looking at 66.4 to be honest. To bounce off of 67 could be because of this order block here. Could be. Unlikely, but could be. I don't know, guys. It's losing traction. But it's also not giving any sort of V-shape or whatever recovery. It's bouncing because there's a triangular shape right there. Now you're just talking out of your ass, my friend. So guys, 190 likes. Come on. I'm going to the toilet and then I want to be minimum 220 likes. We're with 400 plus people here. Come on. Everything is free. It's all we're asking for. Just hit the like button. What do you think about 65.8 to long from? Decent. Bottom of that previous wick. Very decent. Check the triangle formation. Bro, I couldn't care less if it was a triangle, a square, or whatever. Will I watch the V come now? Probably. Potentially. So I'm going to the toilet, hit the like button in between. Minimum 250 likes. Come on, guys. Okay. Okay. Bouncy one, huh? Why not push one more? Did you share your short in the inner circle group? Yes. But it was a risky one. So I don't necessarily share all trades. I try to look out and preserve all of your capital as well. So I can't just share all sometimes I'm just a bit in my degenerate era, you know? And I'm feeling frisky. The daily is sitting at 61, very area low, 664, hoping for a bounce there. As long, yeah, whatever. 66.4 is. Thing is, I might need to kill this trade, man. 21k profit. That's a lot of profit. That's a lot of money. Is a lot of money. I don't know, but I feel like it can go so much lower, especially now it's breaking the trend. It feels, every bounce feels weak. And just then it's I swear at the second I say it. Yes, Sander Hansen, that's exactly it. But everyone sees 66.4. You know? TP at 17k, believe in something. 236 likes, 400 people. Come on, guys, like it. Give it a bit of love and liking. Oh, shit. You see, as soon as I put trades on the screen, it goes against me. It's the P&L curse, guys. It's an absolute curse. Can go beyond 664? Yeah, it absolutely can. But I don't like how it's bouncing. I'm gonna get this off the screen because if I know myself, if I keep looking at it, I'm... I get P&L curse and I don't even show anyone. Yeah. I feel bad for you, man. Maybe it's also a mental thing of being too greedy or whatever. But yeah, as you can see, currently it's showing slight strength. Bounces still look to be shortable-ish. I wouldn't get in a short here, but it's not... I don't see any V-shapes. I don't see momentum taking over. Neither have I seen the right amount of liquidations. Yet, it's only 50 million. And don't get me wrong, 50 million is a lot of money, but it's neglectable within the current market conditions. You know. I don't like the candles. But it looks like it's not getting accepted back into the 67k range. But I still don't like the candles. It's such a tricky point. Because we have been stuck in this range for a couple days now. Without any real conviction, to be honest. But normally I would like to see red candles to be pushing candles, especially at a rather low point like we are here. I can't find proper conviction any direction in. Make it red. Push it. Show me that it's worth holding on to this. Slightly better, but not liking this wick down here. It gives slight sell exhaustion vibes. 409 people. Welcome, everyone. How has everyone been? Oh, these candles, this is signaling something. They might run it back turbo. Look, why am I saying that? Look at wick formation, wick formation. Something's brewing. They're trying to change the script here. They're trying. If bears can follow, or bulls can follow up on this, we're gonna see a recovery. But now is the time to show conviction. That's a lot of red volume. And not that big of a candle. And even though it was a lot of red volume, it was a green candle that were moving down. That is interesting. That's really interesting. That candle went green, red, green. Yeah, they're gonna flip it. Push up is coming. Push up is coming. You can just read it in the market playbook, you know. They telegraph it so insanely easy currently. It's such a telegraph move. Doesn't seem like much, but it's a $250 push, you know. And the value area high? We just dumped and it's not a value area high, my friend. They're trying to get accepted back into the 67K range. You should be building long. I shouldn't do freaking anything. This thing, people always say I must do stuff, but newsflash, I don't. Huh? Because if I see these candles, yes, there's a fight. Yes, bulls are looking good, but it's very much unconfirmed that they're actually winning the fight. Seeing you the first time today, gotta say you're fucking solid. Thank you very much, my friend. Come on, correction. I've been building longs at this very area high. You might be right. I'm not building anything. We are at the 4 o'clock tipping point. So we had the first 30 minutes of violence. Now normally the market shows its real hand after 30 minutes in. Might as well just pump back up. It would be a very interesting spot to pump from. I'm just not convinced on any direction, so that's why I'm sitting on my hands. I'm telling you, we're gonna see a $300-400 candle up. See, there's the beginning of it. It's so telegraphed. It has been telegraphed from $500 below. But the question is, they do this so often, but then the follow-up on it, that's where it becomes tricky. And that's why I'm not scaling into my long right now. I agree on the direction. I agree on the bounds. I agree on the fact that we might go higher. But we've seen this pattern build, you know? And these red 5-second candles are exactly why I'm not scaling in. They wipe out $80 to $100 in the blink of an eye. They might wipe them back up as well, but what you gonna do, Biddy? Okay, guys, with this newly acquired information, what do we think is the closing price of today? The one who gets closest at the closing price, I will send $100. And I know I'm doing... My content team is gonna absolutely kill me because they have to watch back this stream. But drop in chat. Then it's deeply... candle close. What? There are no strength and it's not a strong support where we're at now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Such a tricky position, man. Yeah, I'm looking at both screens and at my phone. I need 3 screens for this bullshit. Yeah, it's gonna rip someone's face off pretty soon. There it goes, flying by. Nasdaq falling hard. Oh damn, people, what up, Geisje? If you're still in a short, I would advise to at least take 50% and stop loss break even. That's my advice. Whatever you do with it, it's up to you. trying to find strength. Missed the buy, but GG. I'm in a long. I have no comments on that. It's tricky, guys. And that's the thing. That is what the market has been doing, right? It's giving semi-okay-ish bounces. But most of the bounces are not worth it. Next 50-minute close will be decider. Could be. Maybe. Who knows? Stuck between a pitchfork above price and the pocket of demand right below price. I don't know what you mean. CVD spot is dumping so hard. Yeah, that's a problem. Have to ask. If you have to ask, don't trade. What are people asking? Say you had a position open now and you want to close it. How do you decide exactly? I look at momentum, man. One, it is accepting when enough is enough. Secondly, you can see momentum. You get to a certain point where, with me, it's like spider senses, you know? Sometimes it's a bit of a... It's a tingly feeling that you're like, something's not right here. Or something feels off. Come on, dump it. Oh, man. I don't want to see a bounce again at the same exact point. Not again. Guys, 257 likes. I know we can get minimum 300 likes. Get that like button spammed to Valhalla and Oblivion. And let's get Bitcoin shorted to hell. This is a couple $100 more. Why is it so squeaky and bouncy here? Just to get rejected again. That's interesting. Boost wants something, but it's... They tried to delay getting executed or what? It would. It's very... Boost 170k. Bro, are we looking at the same chart, my friend? Yo, I think Boost won 200k. It's a miracle that they're bouncing back from an equal bottom. It's nothing short of miraculous, in my opinion. I don't know where they're getting the strength from. See, looking for shorts, now I'm just chilling with myself here. $70k is still in play. $70k is always in play, but the thing is, it depends on what you're looking for and what you want, huh? This is a weird candle pump. Here's brain rot. What are you waiting for? Signals for short? No. I just don't feel like trading today. And I can't tell the direction. Can you? If you can, just double your order and then send me your profits. Bears 170k, Bulls 154k, market maker 170k. Short term, that's what I think. Bro, you... huh? Bulls 154, Bears 117. This 70, we would be at 70 right now. What time will I hit your 100k? My 100k what? Would you short gold? I don't know. Gaan vandaag nog die 100k halen. Welke 100k? So when did my dude turn savage? Some people stopped Englishing. Get me your dealer's number. Exactly, man. I'm from the Netherlands, and even that's a little coked up for me. Michael Saylor talks more and more out of his ass as well. Don't ask yourself how you would feel if Bitcoin went to 40k. Ask yourself how you would feel if it went to 10 million. I'm starting to fear for this guy's mental health as well. You know? Buy now before it gets to 68,850. No. Oh, you gotten around to testing break or the other firms still looking? I'm still looking. I've been busy, man. Listen, I heavily underestimated the life of content creation. Holy shit, you get busy. Any hardware wallet brand you can recommend? Yes, I'm gonna do a partnership with Ledger. So wait with buying. I'm getting one. I wanted 200x something. Suggest a couple of books I'm trading. I don't know, man. I can't read. Nah, just kidding. I don't know. I don't know any good books on trading. Listen, the amount of people that ask me like, yo, you know any good books? I'm like, whoa, are people actually still reading? Here we go again. No voice? No, I just wasn't talking. 200x short Solana, bro. Nah. Oh yeah, here we go. Put your hands up. In the roller coaster. Jan's up for Detroit. I love this city. We want no coke, no heroin, no hash, no amphetamine. Kom je zet even die €100 in. Why? Why are you guys trying to make me a degenerate gambler? I feel attacked. I don't feel safe in my own chat anymore. Dun, 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 dun. I want so much lower, like $400-500, but it keeps bouncing off of this region. A size-o. Yeah, but the fact that I can spare the $100 doesn't mean I have to bluntly gamble it, do I? There's a lot of garbage on YouTube. There's so much information. You don't know what's really important. Risk management, guys. Like, legitimately, the only freaking thing that has any weighing factor of importance is risk management. Forget about the rest. Learn to manage your risk. And once you know risk, you can do anything. But start with risk, end with risk. Risk is key. And a lot of you need to understand. Wait, what? Risk 1% to win 3. No need for guru to teach you that. Exactly. But that's all there is. But people don't seem to understand, or want to understand, or want to accept. There's no shortcut. There's no cheat code. 1%, 3%. Or 2%, 6%. But don't exceed that. So 2%, 6%, that's all you need to know. You could absolutely coin flip it. That, like, for real is all. Come on, just dump it. Dump it. Ga je Nederland blijven? No, I'm going to Dubai. I'm out of here. I'm going to Dubai and Spain. Because staying here for me makes 0.0000 cents. I get annihilated on everything I do. Because if I'm in a profitable position, I have to pay taxes, and if I don't end up closing that position profitable, I can't even get those taxes back. So it's, yeah. It's madness. Absolute madness. Yeah, you have to pay like 3,600 profit on 10K. 36%. So, like last week I did 160K profit, maybe even more now. So on that profit, I think the tax authority would come and say like, yo, can we have 70K? That's absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. Okay, I can show my P&L of last week, wait. So, hey, what? That balance is slightly off. What's happening here? Oh man, I'm missing the trade. I'm missing everything. Now everything is freezing. Not now. What's happening? Bruh. You must be joking. Yeah, take your time. It's not that I'm... Huh? So I'm at 287K. So my 7-day P&L is 195K, 208%. Imagine the taxes on that. Imagine. Yo, I'm texting weeks. I miss my complete exit here. I missed 7K profit down the drain. That's so annoying. Okay, I have to focus again. The Great Wall, what's up, buddy? Sir, can you make a short video for us on how you analyze and take trades? It will be informative. Yes, I'm working on education. Left is BTC, but what's on the right side? It's Arrogated Trade, my friend. It's a completely free to use platform. Here's the link. Shanto, my friend. Hello. Start trading on weeks, Bananas Exchange. It's yeah, you take out the risk and the government takes out the money. Yeah. That's just saw the new Dutch legislation. Yeah, it's mental, my friend. It's absolutely mental. Why is Bitcoin still holding here? Can we just go down already? Like, down? You have no business here. Just dump, please. Such a hectic stream today. It's fun, but it's slightly hectic. Okay, I'm getting out of this trade. Close. Enter valid close. Jesus Christ. Finally. It's costing me years of my life, guys. Okay, so since we banged, let's check the position history. We made 19,970. It's probably not fitting your screen. Board is at 282,000 now. It's just nice. Oh, we might earn ourselves a $100 Degen trade. What do you guys think? Should we have like a little bit of a degen trade. I have no spot currently in crypto. Okay, to a $100 degen long. And guys, this is absolutely stupid and a degen trade. Just to see if we indeed bounce from here. Why? Because we just banked 19k profit. So let's see if this works. Might not. We never know. So is everyone happy now that I'm in a tiny degen trade? What's up, everyone? Hello, Chuda. The great chant is printing Benjamins. You're in a long? Yes. In a very, very degenerate long. So guys, let's hit those 300 likes, shall we? It's only 32 more likes. I have faith in you guys, you know? Utmost faith. So let's hit the like button and let's get this. Let's get those 300 likes in, shall we? Would make my day. Only 30 more. Guys, the like button is not the heart at the bottom of... The like button is a different button than the heart emoji that's getting spammed in chat now. Those are two different things. To be honest. I love the effort, but it's not the same. Sorry. It's just not. That's better. Now the likes are going up. $20 more. We can do this. Bitcoin's pumping in the... pumping in it. Yeah. It's trying to move-ish in the meantime. 15 more. Come on, guys. Here we go, Bitcoin. Come on. Are we gonna take the $70 and be happy? You're in a 200x? Yes, Geisha. You see everything, my friend. Wait, I have to get this phone call. Don't go anywhere. Press the like button. Ooh, $100. Okay, if we get to 100 plus profit, I will close it. It might be a very, very good idea to close it here already because it looks like it's rejecting or not yet really accepting. It might go harder. Might go higher, don't get me wrong, but ooh, these are piling in. 67.4. Why did it choose that take profit? Because well, this might also be 67. 67 610 actually. That would be amazing as a take profit. It's okay to long Bitcoin now? It's always okay to long Bitcoin. Just, I cannot promise you that it will go well. Here we go. Come on. Need more because of the fees. Yes, fees are expensive. Trading is expensive, guys. Half of the chat works in CT. How do you mean? I've been in CT for almost 2-3 years, but I've never seen anyone trade live and make money like you. Thank you very much. Great work, teachers. I'm doing that. Are you hosting any type of leaderboard on your exchange? I'm contemplating switching from Bitgear. It's not my exchange. I asked him as well. The thing is, like, I'm 90% sure that I would be absolute top of the leaderboard. I'm gonna close here now. I think. Yeah, I had enough. So, minus the 300 we transferred in. We made $113, so we more than doubled the port. Can you walk us through the reason why you chose to make the long earlier? The thing is, if you look at the price action of Bitcoin, one is it was approaching the order block. Oh, I dragged something. I don't know what I dragged. So, also this was my bounce level. Oh, why am I pressing all these random buttons? So what I expected it to do, go here, go back here, go here, go here. That is where it's now just slightly delayed. Go back to the middle region, so the bottom of this. And then I expect it to go to the 64K region and then bounce again. So it's semi-perfectly on plan, to be honest. Yeah, this is shaping up very nicely. Huh. So yeah, that's why I took it. What's this chart, to be honest? So that's what I was seeing. So I expected this level to hold, and then that was where I was going with my whole story. Then you can see consolidation, you know, this is violence, pressure, retrace, pressure, consolidation, and then as soon as it shifts back to this middle region of that one, it's, yeah. Let's try this. But then I need to have some. So I put a limit order at 67.6 to see if the pattern will indeed prevail itself. Is there any way to support you? You can use my link. It's in the bio. Is short a good idea? Not from here. 67.6. Why? Because it's the bottom of this hold level. So it's like starting to grasp back into this range. If we are indeed bearish, it might make sense to go down from there again. But right now, shorting was, yeah. Is the short? Yes. BTC, USDT, anytime could show upside view from the current level. This is support and 6 is forward and support connect for B and can give massive return. What in the chat GPT are you saying? What are you on about, my friend? Is there any viewer competition in planning? Yes. From Ali Wave point of view, 67.6 would invalidate the imposed for me. Took a short from here and as a 618. Ciao. Thank you for your insane added value, I guess. Okay. 291 likes. Come on. What do you think about VWAP as an indicator? Do you personally use it? You can see my charts. I have no indicators on whatsoever. So the answer to that would be an absolute no. The problem is RSI, VWAP, average trading range, it's all the same principle, right? Within the normalities of the market, they have the tendency to work with a latency. Like RSI is oversold, yes. RSI is overbought, yes. Does it say something? Yes, it does. Is it relevant? Could be. Is it something to actively trade on? No, because it can stay irrational longer than we can stay liquid. So for me, every indicator has a certain aspect of latency to it, you know? Except probability. Looking at how many times price did XYZ, that's a good damn signal, you know? Because today we said, my indicator said 3.4% down. I don't know where we went. See, it's at 3.4% down. It went to 3.8, which is pretty nice. Which is cool. But I'm still figuring out how to use, what to do, etc. with it, with the stuff that I'm... Because this one's set up with a probability and down with a probability. So, oh damn. It's got some lags, huh? What's this pattern? The instantly leaving the screen pattern? Holy shit. How big is that move? And look at this, 1.94% back up. 0.9% pump. It's not half bad. Jesus. The fuck is this news? I don't know what this is. Liquidated. You can't be, if you're liquidated on this move, you did something completely wrong, my friend. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but I can teach you. Yeah, that one was hilarious. This is a tricky pump. Jesus. I don't know what I'm looking at, guys. This is what I have here. It was a different short from earlier. Okay, that explains me more. Yeah, we might need to get out of this break even. It's not looking friendly. Short only, learn to trade. Okay, that just give you, put use on timeout, 30 minutes. Come back if you can behave again. Thank you. So only from learn how to trade. Can you read upside down? I'm getting sassy by the day from these people. I'm sorry, but how can you come in here and say only from there learn how to trade? You're a walking joke. I closed the absolute bottom, made 20k on the way down, and now you're telling me when I'm down 80 bucks learn how to trade? The irony in that. How do you handle these people? I would end up in jail. Well, I'm getting there. Look at the pump from... Oh man, I'm gonna do... Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do is absolutely insanely stupid. Just so you guys know in advance. Because mostly these moves are here to last. But I gotta DCA some. And this is why... Remember when I said, like, listen, today I'm not gonna trade because it's insanely dangerous? Well, this is exactly what I mean by that. Look at these moves. This is in 25 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. So 35 minutes, right? Straight, absolutely straight up. Without wicks to the downside. So no retracement, 2% pump. Boom. Right there. No issue. No harm, no foul, straight up. And they're liquidating 15 million. That's the current market for you. And then people ask me like, yo, why are you not trading? Well, here's exhibit A to Z. It's staring right at you in the face. And it's there to kill you. It's that easy. Look at this 5-second candles. This is 0.73. This is $150 move. Huh? Oh. That's a $150 move in 15 seconds. And then people are like, yo, why are you not trading this? Well, because it will rip your face off if you blink. That's why. Preserving capital is so much more important. Monday range reclaim. Yeah, it's just going back into the same range. And this is also why, like, listen, now I'm playing with a couple $100 and I will close this for minus 400-500 maximum. And keep in mind, I made 20k on the way down. So before people start calling that I'm, you know, whatever. This is mad. This is absolutely mad. And the danger is, it might reverse just as fast. But to stay convicted and convinced and holding a trade in this market, it's almost impossible. Because who has enough balls to hold this, you know? Like now I'm in profit, $50, and I'm like, I should already get out. You know, it's even messing with my mind, and I've seen a lot of markets, a lot of time spent here, and it's change in comparison, what is in the trade. And still I get scared to bits. Oh, Shanti, you don't need to defend your decision to these bumps. Sometimes I feel like I should. Because otherwise, listen, these bumps have so much free time. They go on Twitter and make 12 accounts and still try to bash your stuff. It's mad. Imagine it dumping back now. And we've seen that happen quite some instances. Look at these candles, man. Holy crap. It's even way more violent on the exchange. Because if I see where the candles are here on Arrogate, and if I see where the exchange liquidity is moving, it's an insane discrepancy again. Like, truly insane discrepancy. But yeah, a red candle at the high with a wick to the top historically hasn't been the most bullish signal. That's the only conviction I have to remain in this short. The fact that I've seen stuff like this play out so many times. It might be different this time, but we've seen this, right? Red wick at the highs after a pump and then just bye. I must say, Weeks works pretty fast and pretty hard to solve issues and to dive into it immediately, which is insanely nice. Like, hats off. That's what I was reading on the other screen. Their team was already feedbacking me and everything, so that's good. Like, they're on it. If there's someone, listen, every exchange can have an issue, but at least they fix it accordingly. And that is something I like a lot and I value a lot. I wanted to get out. Bro, that price has zero representation of reality. If I press... Huh? Yo, every time price is lower, my profit is also lower, even though I'm in a short. Either aggregated trade is completely off, or this chart is just messing with my head. Look at where the price is now, and look at where my position is. For that should be $100 candle in order to be correct. It's not. It's only 50. Because it went from 220. Yo, the discrepancies I can find within exchanges are off the books. It's... and should take profit whenever the exchange allows me to display a regular or normal price for what aggregated trade is showing me. I wanted to close it when it was up to 32.40, but it... I'm so curious to see with this volatility what they're going to close me for if I actually press the button. I can't wait, to be honest. Thing aren't such things normal on sex during violent moves? No, not this much. Oh, that's a deviation of $75. Imagine my other position was 30 Bitcoin. So on 30 Bitcoin, that's a 2K difference. You can't have a bloody 2K difference. This week it was in a 60 Bitcoin long. Imagine. That's 6K difference. You can't just explain like, yo, you know, by the way, potato, 6K. That's not how it works. It's not how any of this works. That's not how it should be. It just feels like they're guessing and guesstimating whatever it should be. It's probably gonna go higher because of the fact that it retraced that second red candle. But yeah, try to get out now, huh? Bad liquidity? It's not about the liquidity. It's about the matching mechanism and the order flow. This can happen with any liquidity. And if you look at the right, the order sizes and the liquidity within these sizes are not bad. It's like 7 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin, 6 Bitcoin. So it's not a liquidity issue. It's a matching engine. And a lot of exchanges have that issue. Even worse, trust me. MaxC has insanely good liquidity and does this tenfold worse. Shorts underwater at the bottom. Well, what's your definition of a bottom? Look at this price range. So the bottom of this was 67,580. 580. My entry was 777. So that's $200 difference. That should have been up $300. Have we ever for a single second seen anything above 220? And the top of this range is 844. So that's only $70, give or take. We have seen 150 to 200 down. So it's just front running the order book. You can check back the stream. I know what I'm talking about in this field. Trust me. Just a matching mechanism that is playing games. Shorting here sounds like gambling. Well, I said before I went into this position that I was going to have fun with $100. So we made $150. I banked 19.7K on my previous short. And then I said, we're going to have a bit of fun for the rest of the day. So that's where I'm at now. And it can sound like gambling to you. I honestly couldn't really care less. You see, look at how far it is now. It's now at 800 there. And here's at 870. So it is 70 above the market price. 70 difference. That's insane. Where's yours out? Stop typing in fucking caps. I don't have a stop loss, man. I just let it liquidate at 68.8. I don't care. Did you see Quixote? The thing is, everyone always switches each cycle to something new. From footprint to exo charts to Quixote to MMT. Guys, learn a damn system. Learn something and stick to it. You really think that footprints is going to make you profitable? You really think that ExoChart is going to make you profitable? Or TradingView? You could use sticks and stones, man. It's about consistency, about systematic, and about risk management. Nothing else. The rest is all one big hoax to just make something new to earn money off with just not trading every new cycle. Oh, now we all look at footprints. Yeah, now everyone's going to be a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. I look at these charts and I look at everything and I get, I don't know. It's way too busy. It's way too much. And everything reinvents the wheel every time. Yeah, you need to look inside the candles because otherwise you're staying behind. You say, what, my friend? Are you still convinced? I haven't been convinced since the first second, my friend. I'm just trying to get out now for a fair price, and I'm just looking at what the exchange is doing. I'm now forward testing, field testing a crypto exchange. There should be memes like what? What am I saying that is so weird then? I don't think I'm saying that weird stuff, am I? What are you displaying? The price is lower. I'm being cheated. I swear I'm being cheated. What the fuck is going on? Shit the bed. No, nothing weird. Shit the bed. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that one. I have some peculiar takes on certain aspects. I might give you that. Oh, it has its charm, I guess. Alright. I'm just bluntly honest. Yeah, I'm closing this. I made Wait, what? I made 76 on that trade. Yo, you need any more fees? Just let me know. I'll sponsor the whole exchange. I think I just sponsored their company party, man. Scando. Yeah, Scando. That's... Where's your TP? Bro, if you don't stop typing in caps, I'm gonna ban you. Hi, man. I was wondering if you guys provide anything if I do MMing on your guys' affiliates. If you do market making on our affiliate. Yeah, DM me. Do you give any credibility to chart patterns like head and shoulders, double bottom, flags, etc.? On my main, I always use, the thing is, everyone keeps going on about cross and isolated. But let me tell you guys a little secret. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. You know why it doesn't fucking matter? Because you need to manage your risk. So it will always hit a stop loss. It will never hit a liquidation. So stop asking me, should I use cross? Should I use isolated? Why? Because, again, it doesn't fucking matter. Manage your risk. Can you reduce the delay of your stream? Absolutely not. I tried that 6 times. I have no clue how. So there's that. Someone just texted me like, yo, look at your messages. Okay. People can be so much nicer, but they refuse to. So what are we seeing? What are we thinking? Where are we? Oh, we're back in no man's land. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Short patterns. Listen, my raging ADHD. I get distracted from everything. I have no clue. Like some of them, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Like Wyckoff distribution, for example, is also a chart pattern. Yeah. Order blocks and liquidity, that's it. Don't use the clown emoji. That looks so bad. But yeah, it's not just blindly copying people. I would still say we go down from here. Why? Because I drew it like that. And that's a very, very bad argument. But it is what I drew. And I like my drawings. So I think we should go down from here. So yeah, it is that. So guys, we had a good 3-hour stream. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, to be honest. Thank you all for being here. By the way, I'm on holiday next week, so it was the last stream. Wouter, I fully agree with you. Trading is not just blindly copying. Trading is so much more and so much harder. But the thing is, in the end, like, I'm trying to gospel and preach here every day that it is something different and something way more complicated. But in the end, people come here and they want to copy. Well, then I'm afraid they have to learn the hard way. And then it's not my issue, to bluntly say. And then they just do whatever they feel like, and they will come and go. I try to pay less attention to it, because the people that will actually be here to learn something, they will filter through it and they will stick around. I just have to skip more over it more, you know. So yeah, there's that. Guys, thank you very much. We survived. We did it. And get you next week, Thursday. Did you use weeks for the last trade you did? The trade you were sponsored no, that was L-Bank. I might have accidentally opened a new short on weeks. Maybe. But that's gonna be a swing. Oops. Oh well, we'll see if my pattern plays out. Catch you soon.